Minasan konnichiwa, this is Tina and welcome back to my channel. In this video, we're going to be talking about my skincare hits and misses for the month of August. If that sounds like your thing, then please go ahead and channel登録しちゃってください。So we're going to be starting off with a J Beauty item. It is the Naturie Hatomugi Skin Conditioning Milk. So I feel like we all know of the skin conditioner toner as well as the moisturizing gel or whatever it's called. And this is their most recent launch, which I say most recent, but it's already been like 2 years, I think. I bought this to kind of complete my set of the Naturie products because I wanted to do a dedicated video on the 3 products they've got. They've only got 3 products, which is like very, very impressive in today's day and age where it feels like brands are releasing a new product every couple of months. So I bought it to complete that trio and oh my gosh, I love this. So this product is called a Nueki in Japan, which literally translates to milk fluid or milk liquid. So it is a milk type emulsion type lotion type product, which I feel like is still not a concept that is that common in Western skincare, but it is really, really common in Japanese skincare. So basically it is a moisturizer, but something that has like part hydration and part moisture that bridges the gap between your hydrating toner step and heavy cream moisturizing step. A lot of brands don't even have like a heavy cream in Japan, and I feel like that's why I don't have that many moisturizers that I love from Japanese brands. It's just something that they don't do that much because they have a Nueki. They are always a lighter fluid texture, as you can see, and it kind of melts away. It is a milky texture and it's so nice. I actually started incorporating into my routine when it was really, really cold and dry here in Australia over the winter, where I felt like even just a moisturizer or a heavy moisturizer wasn't enough. I started layering this milk before my moisturizer, and it is like so nourishing and moisturizing without feeling heavy on the skin. And even during the day, just this is plenty of moisture, and it also works beautifully underneath makeup. I actually wore it today. It doesn't peel, it doesn't feel heavy, it doesn't feel sticky, but yeah, it's just like, I don't know, I honestly love it. So the key ingredient, same as the toner and the gel, is the Hatomugi extract, which Hatomugi is also known as Coxir or Job's tears. Basically, it is a plant extract that is antioxidant rich, helps to hydrate your skin, even out your skin texture and complexion. So with overtime use, kind of help to prevent breakouts, put your skin in check, and create like overall healthy skin. So that is what the main ingredient is, and it is also fragrance, color, and alcohol free, so great for sensitive skin. And it is a whopping oh, I nearly dropped it 230 mils. Like, that is huge for a moisturizer. And in Japan it sells for 825 yen, like less than 1,000 yen. Yes, less than it just really doesn't get better than that. I know the whole Naturie line is known for being a very great value for money. I'm pretty sure all of their products are under 1,000 yen and are really, really big sizes. Obviously, if you buy it online, it is going to be more expensive, but if you're in Japan, like, it's so cheap. So a lot of people do recommend it for use on the body as well, which 100%. It already won number 2 in the whole year in the emulsion category on @Cosme for like the end of year awards. So like, I mean, I'm sure you would have guessed it, but it is definitely a hit for me. I would probably still recommend it more for normal to drier skin types. I think the gel version is still better for oily skin since it is even more light in the texture. And I will definitely be making a dedicated video on the 3 products from Naturie, so keep an eye out for that one too. Next, I actually have a cleansing oil, and it is the Coxir Ultra Hyaluronic Cleansing Oil. I'll be completely honest, I don't know if I pronounced the brand name right, but I remember when I first posted this on my Instagram story when I received it, a lot of you guys were like, wait, is it CosRx or is it like a fake or knockoff CosRx? It is not, it is a completely different brand, but I do understand from the packaging as well as the name that it does seem quite similar to them. So this one is a cleansing oil that includes hyaluronic acid to hydrate, and then the main oil ingredients are canola, rosehip and camellia oil. It is actually quite a nice cleansing oil. It is a really nice light texture, which is something I like. I don't like the heavy gluggy oils, which I feel like most of you would agree with. So it's a nice lightweight texture and it does remove makeup fine and everything. I used it for a while, but the main thing I found with this one was that it did sting my eyes, which I don't often find cleansing oil sting into the eyes. Like 9 out of 10 of the time, it's fine. But this one, sometimes it was a little bit and sometimes it was a lot. And I usually use my cleansing oils to remove all of my makeup, including my eye makeup. Unless I am wearing waterproof, I'll use like a point makeup remover. But I still prefer something that doesn't really go into my eyes or sting them, because I do generally like cleanse and kind of go in and go ham on my face. So it is not a bad product. It's just one of those things that there's one little thing about it that isn't going to make me continue to use it. So unfortunately it was a miss for me. It just didn't work out. Next, I actually have some pimple patches and they are the Skinfood Cica Clear Spot Patch. So I would say I have tried a fair number of pimple patches. I don't use them all of the time because luckily, honestly, my skin lately has been just really, you know, living its best life. I feel like I haven't been getting very many breakouts, which is amazing. Usually I used to get like at least one a week, especially hormonal breakouts in the chin area. So, you know, knock on wood. But these ones have recently been my favorite spot pimple patches. These ones are really thin, first of all, and the sizes are small. I feel like when pimple patches like first came about, they were all one size and then they expanded into having bigger ones, but I don't feel like they ever expanded into having smaller ones. I sometimes just need tiny little one for that tiny little whitehead. So I was always like, I feel like it's a waste using these kind of big patches for my small little bumps. But this one has 3 different sizes, 12, 10 and 8 millimeter, which the smallest one is sometimes literally the perfect size that I always wanted. And I feel like no other pimple patch has kind of produced this size. So I have been loving using them. You can tell instantly, like I don't use these ones on top. Yes, semi-use, and then the smallest I've used the most. So I have been loving the size of them. Also, there is 100 patches, 100 patches, right? Yeah, 100 patches. You don't see that. I feel like what's the normal CosRx one? How many does that have? Because I feel like the CosRx pimple patches are like the most common one, right? Has 24 patches. What's wrong with my voice? On YesStyle, I'm just going to use YesStyle because I know YesStyle stocks this one. But on YesStyle, the CosRx ones are usually $4 to $5 and these ones are $9 for 100 patches. So in that sense, it is way more affordable and they are thinner. The CosRx ones, like I know everyone loves them, but they're still thick and they come off easily, whereas these ones are really, really thin. They stick to your skin well. They last all night or all day, so I have been loving them. Obviously, they are just like a basic hydrocolloid patch, but do have the addition of centella to help soothe your skin. But I just feel like it is such a good deal and good size and good thin patches, so I did definitely want to give them a shout out. The only thing that I must say that doesn't really make sense to me is you're supposed to open the back for the patches for like easy access, but like it's really hard to get out of here because like the whole bottom of it like gets stuck and you get it out, but like it is impossibly hard to put it back in there. So I always end up like just putting it in the side. So that's the only thing. Like it's cool, I like the idea, but I feel like the like flap needed to be a little bigger to make that happen. So yeah, that's my only con from it, but it is definitely a hit and my go-to pimple patches. I feel like I need to make sure and stock up on a couple so I don't run out. And the rest are actually serums. I have lots of serums in today's hits and misses. Interesting. So the first one I've got is the Jumiso Super Soothing Cica and Aloe Serum. So you guys should already know that I love their orange serum, the all-day vitamin brightening and balancing serum. I always recommend this one for people who want a vitamin C serum that is really gentle and has a beautifully light texture. Since I did enjoy their vitamin C serum, I thought I would give their green serum a go as well. So the main purpose of this one is to be nice and soothing to the skin. It includes Centella asiatica and aloe leaf extract as those soothing ingredients. It does also have hydrators like your hyaluronic acids. It does have soybean ferment extract and also willow bark extract. So some ingredients that are kind of going to regulate your skin and keep your skin in check. It does again have a really nice lightweight texture like their orange serum that just kind of instantly absorbs into the skin without feeling tacky. I'm not going to say it's life-changing or anything, but it is a nice serum when your skin is kind of neutral. So when my skin's not like super amazing, but it's not like super bad. I don't want to use anything strong on my skin, but I feel like it needs just like a little extra push or a little extra like hydrating step. And in that moment, it is a really easy one to reach for since it is simple, it's soothing, it's non-irritating, and it is still hydrating. So I like to use it when I just don't know what serum to use. I've been reaching for this one morning and night, anytime. It is very usable. So it is a hit for me, even though it's not like crazy amazing. And I feel like if you do have sensitive skin, you are definitely going to love it since it's free from alcohol, fragrance, and essential oils and things like that as well. Things like that. Okay, the next serum. I actually have the Krave Beauty Great Barrier Relief. I know this is the old bottle, but it's fine. It expires in 2024. I actually bought it because they were doing like a warehouse clearance, getting rid of all of their old packaging sales. So it was like 30 or 40% off, something really good. And that's why I decided to buy it. And as you guys will probably know, it is now in a new packaging, but it is the same formula. So I actually had tried this serum in the past. It was probably a couple of years ago. One of my coworkers had it and really loved it. So he gave me a little bit and I also loved it, and I was like, this is really nice. But at that time, Krave Beauty didn't ship to Australia, so I didn't get it. So when I saw this great deal they were having to get rid of their old ones, I was like, hell yes, I always wanted to get this. And so many people have told me about it, recommended it to me, and even asked my opinion on what I thought about Krave Beauty's products. Unfortunately, I think I am possibly allergic or became allergic to tamanu oil. So tamanu oil is the main ingredient in this one, which is supposed to have a wound healing and nourishing properties. And it's kind of like the key star ingredient in this. In the past, I was totally fine with it. I even used to use like a pure organic tamanu oil, which I got out of recommendation of Leah Yu. Like obviously I got this because of Leah Yu, like we all love her. And I used to use this even and I was totally fine. But do you guys remember when I got like this weird allergic reaction on my skin, bump and texture, and even one morning I woke up with like really puffy eyes? And I am not 100% sure. I can't say that this is a guarantee and I'm like 100% confident, but the only kind of product or ingredient that was common in those instances was tamanu oil. I have been led to believe that I possibly have become allergic to it over time, and I have tested it every now and then. I am now too scared to test it again because I really don't want my skin to flare up or get red or itchy because it was terrible. And whenever it happened, I used Derm Aid to kind of calm it down. It's like a ointment that they use for people who have dermatitis and stuff like that, and it did settle it down, which leads me to believe that it was an allergic reaction. It wasn't just like purging from other skincare or something like that. So I want to love this so bad, and that's why I'm still holding on to it. Like I've barely used it and I really want to love it, but I just don't think it's for my skin. I don't think it's working. Yeah, it is a hit for me. I know it works so well for so many people and I really wish it worked well for my skin because I love the texture, I love the formulation and all of that, but there's just some things that your skin isn't going to like, and unfortunately this was one of them. Last product in a serum that I've got for today's video is the I'm From Honey Serum. Once again, you guys know that I love I'm From's products and I love the honey mask. I'm yet to try the moisturizer, but I thought, why not? I'm going to try the serum because it has been, as I said, really cold and dry in some periods of this winter here in Australia, and I know the honey line is all about nourishment and moisture, so I was like, why not? This is the perfect time to try it. So this one does contain honey, 30.63% of it in this one. It is a rich serum. If you have oily skin, you are going to hate it. Like, it is so rich, but if you have dry skin, it is the most like, oh, comforting, rich, like moistureful serum. And when you first apply it, it almost feels like a little bit like an oil. But what I realized was once you apply it and have it on there for like maybe 10 seconds or so, it like warms up with your skin's temperature and it almost melts on your skin and becomes like a looser texture. This one is such a luxurious texture. It feels wonderful on the skin. It also smells like honey. Like, it is delicious. It does leave your skin nourished and also feeling incredibly soft the next day, just like the mask does. So it has definitely been one to reach for on winter nights. See that one pump? Like, look how glossy it is. So if you have dry, mature skin, definitely give it a go. It is such a luxurious, beautiful product. If you have oily skin, steer clear because it is very, very rich, but it is definitely a hit for my dry skin. Well, there you have it. They are my hits and misses for the month of August. I really hope you enjoyed it. Make sure you give this video a like just so I can know if you are still enjoying them and still want me to continue doing them. I enjoy doing them a lot because I get to give you guys kind of my initial impression and talk about a lot of products that I feel like may not have a whole video ready to be dedicated to it and such. And I have selected my past 2 hits and misses for you guys just so you can see the type of videos they are if this is your first time seeing hits and misses, and I will see you guys in the next video. Bye! Mwah!